Hi, how are you? I'm Anita Goa. In this video, I'm going to share with you my 5 secrets to slimming down calves and thighs. No, you can't spot reduce. You have to do 3 things in order to slim down your calves and your thighs. First, pay attention to your exercise. You need to do a combination of strength training, cardiovascular, and flexibility, or yoga, which I use as the foundation for my exercise program and as part of the flexibility part. You have to know your body type. There's the ectomorph body type, that is the naturally slim body type, so your calves and your thighs are naturally slim. So this video might not exactly be for you. The mesomorph is the more muscular body type. So you're going to be a little bit bigger on the bottom, have a little bit more muscular calves and thighs. And the endomorph is a bit softer all over in the upper body as well as in the lower body. I actually fall into 2 categories. I'm ectomorph on the top and I'm more mesomorph on the bottom. Third thing that you need to pay attention to is diet, and diet probably plays about 80% of it all, and it's probably the most important one to focus on. The type of exercises that you do definitely plays a role in the results that you get for your lower body. So if you are an ectomorph, you can get away with doing traditional squats and lunges in the gym, or the leg presses and the leg curls and the leg extensions, because you will naturally not bulk up in your lower body. If you are an endomorph or a mesomorph, those type of exercises might contribute to a little bit more bulk and increasing the size of your calves and your thighs. I have found this to be true for myself. Those typical exercises never really worked for me. So what I started to do was to create little mini vinyasas and link poses together from yoga, from Pilates, and from ballet. And I do them in different combinations with different repetitions, so that I'm constantly moving and working my inner thighs, outer thighs, the front of the thighs, the back of the thighs, the core, as well as the arms. The whole body is working together as a unit as I'm focusing on, lengthening and toning my lower body. Regardless of what body type you are, you have to build muscle, because muscle is by definition lean. But how you get to build that muscle all depends on your body type. And of course, you have to do cardio in order to burn the fat that's on top of the muscle. So the type of cardio that I love to do is the rebounder. I love the rebounder. It's great for toning the legs. It doesn't create bulk. It increases circulation in the lower body. It releases or removes lymph, so the lymph doesn't get stuck and create bloating in the lower body. It's incredible for the core, and it also burns calories. So definitely check out the rebounder. It's very effective. What I think about when it comes to food is that the food that you eat has to serve you in the best way possible. It has to make you feel good. It has to make you feel energetic, and it has to make you feel like you want to go and do things instead of you need to go and take a nap after you've eaten. So what has really worked for me is to move myself more towards a plant-based diet. And what I started to do about 1 year ago, or a year and a half ago, is to incorporate 1 green juice into my daily life. And that has completely transformed my palate. I naturally gravitate towards carbs that are sweet, like sugary carbs. I love breads, I love pastas, I love all of that stuff. But I noticed that it made me feel very heavy, made me feel very sleepy, and it also made me feel like my calves and my thighs got bigger. So by incorporating that green juice, it has really changed my sweet tooth, so that I don't anymore naturally gravitate towards those foods that I just mentioned. But it really has alkalized my body, so that I naturally now more gravitate towards fruits and vegetables and foods that really make me feel good. It was funny here the other day, my son looked at a plate where I had some green Granny Smith apples and yellow lemons on, and he said, "Mama, they look so happy." And it's true, you know, fruits and vegetables in their natural state, they look happy, they make you feel happy. And that's how I feel when I eat more raw foods and foods that process in my body. I feel lighter and I feel better about myself. And I feel like it has shedded a lot of extra weight that has been there and nothing gets accumulated. So 2 books that I can highly recommend is The Beauty Detox Solution by Kimberly Snyder, as well as Thrive Foods by Brendan Brazier, and I'll link those 2 below. So you can check it out and, you know, incorporate as much of this as you want to in your lifestyle and notice how it makes you feel. Dry brushing has been actually pretty revolutionary for me, together with the green juice. Using this every day or every other day, and, you know, stroking and working the dry brush down from your feet up into your hips will help to increase circulation in your lower body, as well as remove dead skin on your lower body and help with cellulite as well. So get one if you don't have one, or if you have one and it's buried, and dust it off and start using it. Also, another thing that I do is I just use Epsom salt and sesame oil. Anything that's natural and organic is the way to go, and use that to scrub your lower body. It's going to feel very soft, as well as remove dead skin. And then you can end off either with an oil. I love this oil from Neom, or a cream that smells good and makes you feel good. I spent so much time and so many years in that space of hating my calves and hating my thighs. I always felt like they were too white and I wanted them to have a darker color. I wanted them to be smaller. They were 15 inches and I wanted them to be 13 inches. And I measured them every single day obsessively. And then one day it dawned on me that by me hating them so much, they were not changing. They were just feeling like they were getting bigger and bigger and bigger, although they probably were not, but it was all inside of my head. So I started to practice all of these secrets that I now have shared with you, and then gradually over the last 2 years, my calves have gone from 15 inches to 14 inches. And although my calves will probably never be 13 inches, I now know that I love them for what they are. I'm wearing skirts now, while before I would always wear pants. And that feels great. And although they never will be 13 inches, I know that nothing in my life really is going to change so much by having 13-inch calves. But what has changed the most is to be able to live in that space where I'm not hiding them anymore. So that is what I wish with this video, is that it can inspire you to practice learning to love your lower body for what it is, and not to define yourself by having slimmer calves, slimmer thighs, or not. All right? I have posted below a video by Amy Mullins, who is an athlete, but she has a prosthetic leg, and she's doing a TED Talk for about 10 minutes, and it is really worth the time to listen to because it's so inspirational and you're going to love it. So let me know how you do with all of these secrets, how you incorporate it, what results you'll get. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, love your calves, love your thighs. They are going to carry you to where it is you want to go. Bye.